Good morning, guys. It is Tuesday. 6:14. Today, students have mid-unit assessment, and I think that's all I'm going to be doing. Basically, I don't know. I guess it depends. Look, if everyone finishes, like, I guess at the same time, we have enough time left over and we can do something. I don't know. Then this week is career week, but Friday's when we're having actual career day, so we're not doing any teaching Friday. Midterm, and then we go on to polygons. We just have 2 lessons on polygons, because after the break, we're going to be reviewing for literature milestones, because we just have that week, basically. And so that would be my last week of tutoring when we come back from break. Don't know when we're going to be getting our bonus. Like, it was released to the school districts, and now it's up to the school districts to determine when they're going to send it to us. But there's been no information about it, so I don't know. Yeah. Anyways, it seems like the cab is already on their spring break, so yeah, we're not doing theirs next week as well. I guess because Easter, Good Friday. One student was asking if we had Good Friday off. I'm like, no. He's like, he never not had Good Friday off. I'm like, well, I don't know what to tell you. There was a lot of teachers out yesterday. I don't know why. There was no PD or something. Or, I don't know. Maybe there was. Which reminds me, there's some day, is it tomorrow? Or Thursday, that we have some online training. I don't know. Because there hasn't been much information about it, so. But yeah, I did finish reading and taking notes, so the rest of it should just be reviewing. So luckily, the chapter in this textbook actually have a summary. So first I'm going to create a study guide. I'm going to go ahead and do that, because while I have morning duty, I can look over it. But then when I get home, I'm going to read the summary at the end. And then read the notes. So I'm going to read chapter 1 summary, then read chapter 1 notes. I'm trying to go to bed early because I'm exhausted. I feel like maybe I'm coming down with something. Which, like, of course, right before break. Why not? But it is team nuts and bolts today for afternoon. Normally those don't last too long, so maybe if they leave like 1 or 3:30, 3:40. But yeah, I think that's basically it for now. We had 2 students out yesterday. Block B, though, had all of their students, but neither one of their teachers. Well, I don't know, because like I saw one of the gen ed teacher. I saw her in the morning, and she took her computer with some other location. I don't know where. I don't know. And then some other teacher was like talking to her in the hallway, like down the hallway. It's like she said I couldn't go. I think she was referring to the principal, and the 5th grade teacher's like, well, that's not fair. So I don't know. There were several subs. That one teacher, 5th grade math teacher, is pregnant. I think she might be out the rest of this school year, like bed rest, which wasn't planned, but she's supposed to have been out like in the fall, I guess. But she had someone that was covering her, but that person was out yesterday, so there's just temporary sub. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I will update you guys later. Good morning, guys. It's Wednesday, 6/18, first of the month. 3 days until spring break. But so yesterday was Tuesday, so we had to stay late. It was our department don't know. They call it team nuts and bolts, but like I didn't meet with the grade level. I met with the IRR because we're separate from the program. But so I guess they had all the teams do this, like complete this sentence. And I'm proud to be a Bobcat because, and then another one says, I am not proud to be a Bobcat because. So, yeah. Apparently, I didn't realize a lot of grade level teams are having issues with lesson planning because they try to lesson plan together. As math, fifth grade math, we don't do that. All the teachers do their own things. We just do the standards and learning targets, and then everybody else just do their own lesson plans because, like, if we're doing the same lesson, like, the plans don't need to be exactly the same, but I don't know. So we don't do that. And you can't really, like, I don't feel like you could do that because it's supposed to be based off your own class, but they don't, the admin team don't want to hear that. I guess some of them were saying they don't feel like they can talk to the admin, like the admin doesn't seem approachable. There's some other, I didn't like read them, I was just listening to them. I put on there that there's no consistency from year to year with them keep switching teams because apparently they're switching stuff again. And we're supposed to find out this afternoon what we're going to be because originally they had, last week, there was like, most of us would be staying in the same spot. But apparently that has changed as of Monday. So we'll find out for sure today. I'm like, that's a problem though. Like we're on a list tutoring today, but the person that I'm working with for tutoring, she said she has to leave early, so she's going to pull students from 2:30 to 3. And then like the whole group, her group and my group together to do reading, and then I'll just have them all together from 3 to 3:30, so I'm able to leave at 3:30. So it's only going to be half an hour, but that's fine with me, right? And then we're supposed to turn in the form tomorrow, I guess, for, I don't know how they plan to do that. March. Well, now it's April, though. So today and tomorrow will be April. So I'm guessing maybe we'll be able to get part of it on the April check, and then maybe the other part after spring break will be on our March check. I don't know. Anyways, that's going to be it for now. I will update you guys later. Good morning, guys. It's Thursday, 6:34. I'm exhausted. I'm trying to fill out this timesheet, but it won't let me add more. It won't let me insert more rows. So I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do because I can't put all of the students. Yesterday, we should have gotten an email saying what we're going to be doing next year. You said at the end of the day, but I don't know. I wasn't going to go and check my email at home. Okay. I am staying in fifth. I'm confused. Wait, are we going to have 4 math teachers? Like we're going to have 4. Patricia said, also, someone's being added to the team, Hayden. I don't know who that is. Is moving up to 5th grade. Is a current teacher. So we are going to be getting a new math person, but she has the ELA teacher still staying here. The one that interviewed. I didn't know why. It's interesting. Okay, we will have Esau pushed in, as well as a parent. Good, because we need that. They're focusing, it seems like they're going to be focused on Esau. But she only sent it to, I guess she just sent it to the grade levels. So I don't know what's happening in other grades. Okay, good. I was hoping it was staying fit. But they was making it seem like they were making lots of changes. I mean, they kind of are, since we're going to have, instead of 6, it'll be 8. Wait. Now I need to go back and see. Yeah, it'll be 8 because someone's moving and then we have a vacant math spot. Yeah. I wonder how that teacher next door feels because she did not want to stay in 5th grade. She did not want to be departmentalized. So they're saying most students are not going to be pulled. That push-in would be the expected model. And only unique cases will students be pulled out for additional support. Okay. I think they should make us be next door to the person we're sharing that we switch with. Because right now they have it, the math are right here. So there's one across the hall, one right next door, and then us. And then the ELA, they're like 1, 2, 3. I think it might cause less issues if we were right next door to each other, if that was possible. We're right across the hall. So like ELA math, and then math, ELA, and then ELA math, right? Oh, wait, no, but we're getting more people, so where are they gonna go? That is the question. There is a 4th grade teacher that's like that first classroom right there. That's a 4th grade teacher. And then like down there, because I didn't even think about that. Interesting. Okay. I'm happy to be staying. Today is basically the last lesson, new stuff that we're teaching. We started with kind of the combination of measuring angles, but also identifying polygons. Like they had to sort polygons based on attributes, which was a little difficult because some of it was like, oh, all of these polygons have at least one acute angle. Why did a student, because you know yesterday was April 1st, why did this student do a prank but it was like kind of across the line? Like the nurse was saying she felt like she needed to write her up because the student said that she was feeling weak and sick. I wrote her nurse fast because she was out the day before. Her mom said she had a fever, so I'm like thinking, oh, maybe she got the flu or something. I guess the nurse also believed her. She got her mom. Her mom came to pick her up, took her, but didn't bring her back to school because it was April Fool's joke. I'm like, how did she come up with that? Because that seems like, I don't know. Okay. All right, 10:31. We have 2 students out. No, 1 student came late. We have 1 student out. Got observed today. It was a surprise. Didn't know she was coming. And I'm like, glad that it's over with. So that might have been the last one. I found out more about the changes. It looked like, for the most part, we're staying the same. The special ed teachers are. The gen ed teachers, however, that is being shaken up. Like I said, 5th grade, we're going from 6 teachers to 8. Still not sure about the ELA teacher who interviewed for another position. But that one, I did find out that one teacher's a 4th grade. It's not the one I thought, it's somebody else. Moving up from 4th to 5th. The teacher next door, I'm not sure. Because nothing, anyone's asked her about it because she did not want to stay in 5th grade if we was going to be departmentalized. So I don't know what she plans to do. Is she just going to suck it up and teach 5th grade here again or try to transfer to another school? Because her position's open. But the lower grades, there's a lot of changes within the lower grades. I think they said half of 2nd grade is moving up to 3rd grade, which means those 3rd grade teachers have to go somewhere else. And I think she switched some of the kindergarten first teachers. One other teacher, 2nd grade, is going to do special ed, and there was like, somebody said she hated special ed. But she's going to be the gen ed teacher for 2nd grade. But previously, she was a special ed teacher, so I don't know. But I know some of them 2nd grade teachers are not going to be happy because I was with them last year. They did not want to change. They didn't want to change last year, but they didn't really have a choice because 2 of the teachers left, and then 1 of the other teachers moved to target class, which is gifted. So So I'm guessing maybe some of the third grade teachers are moving out in a second. But I know some of the personalities, that's going to be a challenge, because I know some of them was like they did not want to work with specific people. So that's going to be interesting. I was saying, and then one of the other teachers was saying as well, like right after I said it, it's probably because of the test scores. Like second grade, even though they don't do like Georgia milestone, they do other tests. They do the Beacon too, and their test scores have been decent, like last year and this year. But then all of a sudden, when they get to third grade, something happens, and yeah. So I'm like, I'm not surprised that she moved some of them up. That might make a difference, honestly. She said she's going off the green paper, and because we have to rank our preferences, but I don't know how true that is. But like I said, besides the one teacher next door, everybody else in fifth grade is fine. You guys, finally, spring break is almost here. 8 more hours. And also it's a different day because it's career day, so there's not really any instruction. We're gonna have speakers coming in, and then at the end of the day, towards their special, when it is the special time, 4th and 5th graders will be going to the cafeteria, I believe, because there's going to be different college students speaking, and then there's going to be a step show. So, but we're going to be with our homeroom class all day. Although maybe some students might be absent, we'll see. So we do have like, I guess, 45 minutes in the morning, maybe 40 minutes in the morning before our first guest arrives. Oh, I got a phone call when I was driving home yesterday from the hair salon asking to move my appointment again, which I'm fine with because they're moving it to Saturday morning, which, yeah, because originally she wasn't planning to work Saturday, I guess, but Sunday is a holiday, and I guess she didn't realize that ahead of time. But I feel like most places, they would go ahead and block off holidays in the beginning, so that day's not even an option, but no. But then she's like, it would just be me and you, so how about we move it to Saturday morning, 9 o'clock. So, okay, well, otherwise, I think that's basically it. We'll see how many students are here today. Like, I don't have plans, obviously, because I never really have plans during breaks, except during the summer. But I do need to study for my final and take it one of these days. Tonight, Saturday or Sunday. And then start the rest of the assignments, minus the final exam, or papers. So week 4, week 5, and week 6 are papers. And then week 7 would be the final. Yeah. So I'm hoping to do the next 2 papers during the break. That way I would have some time before, I would have more time to work on the last paper in review. But obviously we're still going to have to read and do notes and all that jazz as well. So let's see. I will check with you guys later. Alright guys, it is 3:39 and I am home. Finally, officially spring break. Whew, I think we had 3 students out. 1 student came late. So at first we thought it was 4. But that one came late. And yeah, so like I said, it was career day, so we didn't do anything but listen to people come and talk. And then at the end of the day, they went upstairs. Instead of having specials, they saw a step show. And that was it. Yeah, also, I was wrong about the pay for tutoring. It is not the daily rate. It's the hourly rate. However, they don't put the hourly rate. You have to figure that out yourself. So, yeah, so I had the assistant principal actually called me and told me it was wrong. Well, he didn't tell me it was wrong. He was like, look at it, basically. I'm like, oh, I put the daily rate and not the hourly rate. And then I thought that it was for 7 hours, but apparently it's for 8 hours. I'm like, we only work 7 hours. So I'm confused about that part. Something's not right. Anyways. But, yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to go do Uber Eats tonight. I think instead I'm going to study. Because I think that's a little more important I'm gonna go ahead and also undo my hair tonight and then detangle it in the morning. I'm trying to think what time. I might have to set my alarm to make sure I have enough time to detangle it, because sometimes it could take a while. And so, yeah, but that's it. Officially spring break. No plans besides schoolwork. And so when we come back, we will have like 5 weeks of school left, I think. Students, 4.5. Yeah, I think like 4.5, because this says like 20-something school days left. But we only have a week to review. And unfortunately, like we've done a question or two in the morning before we start the lesson. It's not looking good for like their memory. Like, was that yesterday? We just did one on the unit we finished before we started the coordinate play. So like 2 weeks ago, which was fractions. And they could not remember how to do it. I was like, oh Lord, it's not. Remind me, there's some thing. Oh, also when we come back, the week we come back, I think we're going to be doing class placements during our CCCs. Although I don't know, I don't think that's going to affect us because our students are going on to 6th grade, so I don't know. And that is it for this video. I might do like a week of Uber Eats video as well, maybe. But thank you guys for watching. I will see you in my next video.